Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the 48th Java tutorial. So in this tutorial we are going to see what this final keyword is, and not this one. We are going to use the keyword here. So let's make a class class first. So class, and let's name it something, and let's make two instance variable here. So private integer sum, which is going to store our sum here, and the second one is going to be private final int, and let's use capital here, because if you use final with any variable, it is a kind of constant, and it is a general practice to keep constant all uppercase or capital, and I will let you know. Okay, so let's first discuss about this final keyword here. So this final keyword means you cannot change the value assigned to our variable for the rest of your life. So let's say if I have assigned the value of 2 our number here, so I cannot change it for the rest of my life. It's gonna be 2 forever. That's what final is. So basically it allows you to assign a value once, then that value becomes final. It's the simplest way to describe final keyword. So let's assign some value to our number here using our constructor here. So public, and I messed it up, public, and what's the name here, something. It's gonna take one argument, which is going to be int x, or temporary argument, yeah. So number equals x, looks good. Let's make another method here. So public, let's name it add num, no arguments, and it's gonna just add our number to our sum variable, which is 0 by default because we haven't assigned anything to it. So sum plus equals number, and okay, public void, yep. And let's make another variable. So this is going to be not capital, public string to string. So as you remember from the previous tutorials what toString does, I hope. And we are going to return string dot format. Oh, it is filling it for us. What we are going to do, sum equals percentages, not percentages, percentage d, yeah. And it is going to be here, what it is going to be, our sum. Let me check. Yes, it is adding. Okay. Yeah, it's correct. And if I am sounding a bit dreamy like, so I am having fever, So that's it. So okay, now this thing is done here. So let's make our uh, what it is called main method. So public, what it is, static void main string args. Now we have to make object here. Let's simply copy it because I'm lazy. Okay, something object equals new something, and let's give it a value of 10 here. And what I did wrong here, okay, this part is correct. Now let's print the value. So I'm going to use a simple for loop here. For int I equals 0, what is the second thing, I less than 5, and I plus plus, and no, what we want to do here, let's print the value here. So string dot format, let's keep it simple here, percentage s, and what was the name, object. Looks good. And what we want to do is, let's add some let's add some value to it 5 times. So what was the name of the method, add num. So we are going to call the method object dot add num, and yeah, that's good. So let's see if it works, and my screen recorder was not there. Okay, so I made a class here, second class, and then our main method created an object and give value of 10 to it, and then made a for loop, simple one, which will run 5 times, and then printing the value of our variable, some variable there, and adding 10 to it again and again. So let's see the output. And it's not running. I don't know what happened to my Eclipse. Let me check. So I got my mistake here. I'm using print format here. Great, I'm embarrassed. Okay, so it should be system out print f. I hope it's correct. Not string, system. And let's see. Yep, I'm getting the output. So as you can see, our sum is 0, then sum is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. So how it is working, let's start it from here. Made an object here and give it the value of 10, and simply a for loop which is printing the value of our what is it, the constructor of, or the class which we have made earlier, and using this we are adding the value of 10 again and again. And let's go to the other part. So here we have two instance variable, sum and number, and the final thing here is making our number as a constant. So we have assigned the value x here, which is 10 in our case, and now it is final for it for the rest of the life. We cannot change it. Okay, and then there is this method here which is adding 10 whenever it is called, and the last one, toString, as we know, returns the string, this thing here, for the class, and that's how it works. So again, the first time it is called, the value of our sum is 0, and then we using this we added 10 to it, so that's why we are getting 10. Let me show. So that's why we are getting 10 here, and then again we printed okay, we got 10, then added 10 again, so, and printed it to, so 20, and similarly so on. So that's it for a simple keyword here, a whole dedicated tutorial. Hope you guys like it, and make sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next tutorial.